Good day viewers. Today we will talk about the dual channel IoT production counter from Advanced Concepts. This device counts pulses on two channels and streams the data to Adcon IoT Platform. As you can see, there are two count values, first one representing an input count and the second one representing an output count. It is primarily intended to capture your production count vis-a-vis your input that is being fed to your production machine. The input could mean raw material feed, some manual activity being done to support the production, or even just the machine operating in a repetitive fashion. So what we've got over here is a membrane keypad at the bottom and two status LEDs above it. The left LED indicates a machine status that indicates the status of your production machine and even reports to the IoT platform. So when the machine status is high, it shows green, and the moment the machine status is low, which I am simulating by pulling out the 24-volt wire, the LED turns red. It also prompts the user to enter a reason code for the failure. All this data is getting constantly reported to our IoT platform. Now I will key in a reason code. It pretty much goes in a cyclic fashion, and I just press enter. Once you press enter, it will wait for the machine status to be back to high. I just connected the machine status supply and it automatically turned green. Now the keypad at the bottom provides the ability to reset the counter values. You have to long press the key to reset, just to avoid an accidental reset. And here you go. This is the rear terminal legend. On the top, we have the power supply to this unit, the 12-volt DC and ground. The machine status and ground expects a steady 24-volt DC signal to indicate the machine is up. The input ground and the output ground are the terminals for the sensor signals. This tiny button over here provides the capability to reset the Wi-Fi configuration to factory default, and that will allow you to set a new SSID and password. And at the bottom, on the left hand side, are the terminals for the relay output that will control your machine supply across the common and normally closed terminals. When the machine status goes low, the device will activate the relay and open COM and NC, thus disconnecting power to your production machine. Only when the user has entered a reason code, the relay will be deactivated and the COM and NC will close, completing the power circuit of your machine. Now we will just see the counting functionality. These are two toggle switches that are used to simulate a proximity sensor. This machine can work for any kind of pulse signal that is used for counting. A very common sensor type used for counting is proximity sensors, which can be of inductive and photoelectric types. Any kind of sensor that produces a 24-volt pulse that represents a count is compatible with this device. So I am simulating this pulse by toggling the switches on and off. So I will just toggle the switch and you can see that the count is incrementing. That was the input sensor part. Now I will toggle the output sensor part. And as we speak, this is constantly streaming data through my office Wi-Fi network to our own IoT platform. And you can obviously configure this to your own Wi-Fi network. So you can access this data from anywhere in the world on the go from any internet-enabled device like a mobile, tablet or PC. So we'll open the browser and log into our IoT platform. Once signed in, this is the device that I am currently operating. You can see the green signal that indicates the device is connected and streaming, and you can see the same values that we see on the LED display. Now let me just increase the counts a bit and see. So the values are 16 and 20. Now we will check the IoT platform on our browser. So you can see the same values are reflected. This refresh is currently configured to happen every 5 seconds, which can be reconfigured. So it is pretty fast, and for most practical purposes, it is fast enough. We can obviously make it faster, but the faster we go, the cost of the platform usage is higher. That is the reason we had to trade off somewhere. That is all for today, viewers. We hope to come back with many more smart sensors. Thank you very much.